Oh, how is everybody doing? And a happy sunny Sunday! Hello Fiera, hello Rhythmful, and oh Fiera, Fiera says, I think this is the first time I've been to one of your streams this early. Love the dead Sissel ass up over there. You gotta represent what you love, and I love my dead blonde man wearing red ass up in the air as God intended. Yeah. And also have to spread to the play ghost trick propaganda. Yeah, and hello, Dan. Happy sunny Sunday. Here comes the sun. Nee. Thank you, Rhythmful. And Pixel Mop. Hello. Happy sunny Sunday to ya. How are you doing? I was just running a little bit tad late, but otherwise things are going well on my end, and I'm kind of just want to get like into it, you know? Do we just like switch on over to the art? Good, you got some cool clothes today. Oh heck yeah, I am very much in need of a wardrobe update. I want a bunch of my wife and a bunch of my friends and we want to go on like a thrift store, just like shopping spree at some point. There are like some good places around. God, I'm terrible to shop clothes for, but goodness me, clothes, we need them. And Fiera, Ghost Trick is so good, you own it 3 times. DS release, Switch release, and Steam release. Heck yeah. I'm late on the DS release. I only have it on Switch and Steam. And as I feel like I've mentioned this every stream of this month so far, that yeah, I got the Japanese DS copy for my 3DS, so I'm very, very happy for that. Hopefully, maybe I'll own it for a 4th time if I can get my hands on an English copy. And Rhythmful, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy the lurking. The curse, having to buy and try on clothes. Honestly, that's what gets me the most. Clothes, you know, good clothes that you invest in that's supposed to last you a long time. You still have to try them on. And I think the act of like taking off and then putting back on to see if it fits. Oh no, it's too tight. Oh, it's too big. It's just annoying. It's like it uses so much of my energy that I'm just like, ugh. Can't it just fit right away, please? I just want to know, but alas. But when you do get like a nice new clothes and you're excited about it, heck yeah. Actually, I can't believe we still have like 2 weeks of art fight left. Goodness me. For some reason I thought this was the last one, but no, we have one more Sunday after this of art fight. Yeah. You have a gato taking you hostage? Goodness me. Yeah, this Sunday and then next Sunday. Next week's Sunday is going to be the last Sunday, and then art fight will be over. Yeah. And at Pixel, I agree. When nothing fits quite right enough, like, especially when you're excited for it, and then it's like, no! Oh, no, it doesn't fit quite right. We were so close, and you can't force it. That's what kills me about clothes shopping. Yeah, Pixel, you still have time. A lot of people were really rushing at the beginning, but I think it's good to try to pace yourself, too. That said, I have been a lot more productive this year with Art Fight than I thought. I don't know what happened. I think there's just I met a lot of new like fun people that were all excited about OCs. It's just fun. Yeah. Oh, and Demi Davy, thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, always happy for lurking. Please enjoy. I'm more than happy to be background sound as you go off to do other things. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Yeah. Also, yeah, Fiera, sometimes I wish it'd be easier to get clothes that are, like, made for my exact measurements. Yeah, there are a couple of websites like that. I've definitely, like, bought dresses from this one website that does tailor it to your size, and it's perfect, and it comes with pockets. It's the best. But, like, it's expensive, so it's not like you can do it for your entire wardrobe. But, like, you know, a cute dress here and there. Ugh. Oh, when they're not your size, the worst. I'm so sorry. I hope you have better luck next time. And Pixel, you were swinging daily for ages, but you slowed down so much. Nothing wrong with that. Just gotta finish 2 more and then you're even. Heck yeah. You got this. Ganbatte. You got this. Yeah, and it's okay to take it easy. You don't want to burn yourself out. Also, PJ Pyro, hello and welcome. Happy Sunny Sunday. Good day. I am enjoying Art Fight. Honestly, this has probably been one of the most fun art fights I've ever had. Oh, hope you've been having fun. And Weedy, yeah, Art Fight is helping you get some mojo back. That's so good. Haven't been productive in the last few months. Honestly, nothing wrong with not being productive in art. Sometimes you just need a break. I will say last year, Art Fight did really help me with like my art block. So I am grateful and thankful for these kind of like prompts to help you get back into the swing of things. Because the year before last year, I completely skipped out because I was just burnt out on life. So if you can participate, I say go for it. But if you can't, like, no worries too. I know there's a lot of pressure that you want to like make as much art as possible. But if you just want to make one thing, oh, okay, hello audio. There we go. Yeah. Almost at 30 for the year? Heck yeah, look at you crushing it. Return of the Voice. Ah. You do at least have a really cute skirt that you bought last year. I had to wait until the summer to wear it because winter's too cold for skirts. Yeah, that's the downside of winter. I do love winter wear, but when you want to wear a skirt, I tend to do like the Pokemon trainer look where I just wear leggings underneath the skirt. That's a totally valid fashion choice, right? Ooh, and drawing more ideas for your own ideas lately. Heck yeah, Art Fight made me realize, hey wait, I can just do this with my ideas too. Yeah, you're drawing a bunch of other people's characters. You can draw your own characters too. Yeah. Last year was the dream team and you weren't there, Weedy. Well, better late than never. You're here now. And yeah, no, it's just honestly as much fun as I am having with Art Fight. I'm kind of getting the itch of like, ooh, I wanna get back into more of my fan art projects as well as like my own OCs as well. I've got some ideas that are like, ooh, I want to doodle, but I'm saving this month for Art Fight. Maybe a doodle here and there, but really, it's been really focusing on Art Fight. Yeah. For my Art Fight link, if you just go on the Art Fight website, I am Sunny Alice Art. Like most social media, one word, Sunny Alice Art. Yeah, I should be the recognizable little sunny face you see here. Woo-ha! And Fear, I've yet to participate in Art Fight on any year. Seems fun, but last I don't really have many non-fandom OCs. You are totally fine, and in fact, actually this year, they added a rule that you can have your fandom OCs included. It just has to... Basically, you need at least one big difference between, like, the actual canon and then your fan OC. There has to be, like, at least one difference. So, like, I don't know, Sonic, but not blue. Nothing personnel, kid. You know? Because I actually included a fan character of, like, an AU that I made for Ghost Trick, and that is valid, and I got art for that, and I'm like, that's so friggin' cool. I feel like I shouldn't on getting away with it, but, like, it meets the criteria. So, heck yeah, go off queen, go off king, go off royalty. And hello, Kaiju, welcome, happy sunny Sunday. How you doing? Oh, you drew that guy. Oh, I'm so sorry if I didn't recognize your your username, but thanks so much for drawing. Thank you so much for drawing my guy. I always get happy when people draw my guys, my little OCs. It's always so nice. Go added your childhood cat as a character the other day too. Yeah, I've been seeing people like have their pets as OCs, which I think is very fun and silly and good. And Go, you're definitely slowing down with Art Fight a little, so I can work on your own personal art. Very nice. I just feel kind of bad when I can't revenge everyone. Yeah, that's the struggle. Each year, I think, like this year, I thought maybe I'll finally catch up to the number of defenses I have, but it's not happening. I am only human. I am but too weak. I'm not strong enough. I can't keep up. There's only so many hours in the day, and I want to give everything as much attention as I can. Last year, I ended up doing like really quick sketches, and I am happy with how they came out, but I feel bad that I couldn't have polished them like I did with other pieces. But at the end of the day, you can only do so much, and I think realistically, you shouldn't expect to get a revenge or an attack. Just because someone attacks you doesn't mean you'll revenge back, and vice versa. That's just, like nothing, it's nothing literally personal. There's no personal, no hard feelings. That's just how it is. We can only do so much. Yeah. Oh, Pixelmop's an old URL, but too lazy to change it. Super valid, you're fine. But thank you again, I appreciate it. And yeah, Fiera, you should participate next year. How much time I'll have, though. Yeah, that's always the thing. Retail is definitely an experience. Absolutely, and hoping to figure out what I can actually want to do with my life and go back to studying soon. Yeah, that's that's the thing. You gotta do life first. You gotta do life choices, and like, you know, life, literally, life comes first. You don't sweat over, oh no, I have to do, oh, Pixelmop, thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Thank you. But as I was saying, yeah, no, like, oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. AJ Pyro, thank you for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Which, oh man, I saw the Sonic X Shadow Generations, like, comparison trailer, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play. The final space stuff looking so good. I'm excited. But anyway, going back, life comes first, deal with that, and if you do participate in art fight, there's literally no pressure. I think a lot of people put unnecessary pressure on themselves because it's really just, yeah, it's a competition, but at the end of the day, it's a gift art trade, and if you just do one art that entire month, and it's just like a super quick, maybe like pen doodle on notebook paper, and you just submit that, and that's all you did for the month, great, that's fantastic. You made something. You made something with your own human hands, and that's incredible and should be celebrated. And, you know, just do what you can and do what you want and do what time and life allows you to do. So, yeah. I'll get off my soapbox now. Also, yeah, I think I keep forgetting to pre-order it. I'm debating between the PS5 or the Steam version. Probably Steam version just for mod capabilities, as well as it'll be much easier for me to stream it here when it comes out, so I'm just so excited. But how about we switch on over to some actual art? After all, I must get my revenge! Aha! And then we're gonna continue. I keep adding pictures to my art fight slideshow here, so we'll just continue with that. Yeah. And Weedy, my brain has been ping-ponging between the crossover AU re-raging and the current art fight pick. Yeah, there's so many projects working on, and yes, Goat, the arts! And hello, Dr. Lethal the Dragon. Yeah, semi-detailed body, circle head. That's me, Sunny, with a sun round head. It's genius design. In Fear, you're probably gonna get it on Switch, the only platform aside from Steam I have that will even get the game, and my laptop is not exactly built for games. Yeah, see, that's like, because I have a PC, I can run a lot of Steam games. Like, my, like, Baldur's Gate runs great on my computer, as opposed to, like, on my Steam Deck or something like that. But if you just have a laptop, then it probably makes more sense to get it on Switch. Also, let me put on... So we've been listening to a lot of the Chill Hop Instant Energy Boost Chill Hop music, but I saw that there's chill gaming beats, so I'm gonna see... Let's see how that plays. Especially because, you know, we were talking about Shadow the Harglehog. And silly. Okay. Let's see. Please let me know... Oh, is that too loud? Okay. Please let me know if audio is too loud or too quiet. Can you hear me okay? Is the music too quiet? But I always do testing, but I'm never sure if, like, maybe my settings get switched or not saved sometimes. Angerfoot come out? What is that? Waited several years for it, and I didn't get it day one because I wasn't aware it released. Oh, that happens. Weedy, you want to infect people with as many AU as possible? I mean, If only it was like, if only it was more ravenous last year with Team Werewolf, it'd have been perfect. I could have submitted a Leighton Werewolf OC. Yeah. Speaking of Shadow, I got my old PS2 setup today, along with Shadow the Hedgehog Game of the Year. Heck yeah, I actually forgot that Shadow the Hedgehog even came out on PS2. I have it for GameCube. A first-person kick 'em up. I think Hotline Miami meets Kickmaster. Also, Shadow, he's here. Also, I'm assuming the audio sounds pretty good, but please let me know if I am actually mistaken. And I am working on this character, a seagull Gulliver, which is very cute. Super chill guy for many reasons. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start off nice and simple, and then I'm gonna clean up some other sketches. The PS2 port is kind of bad. It's so laggy compared to on GameCube. That's interesting, because you would think that the PlayStation would be more powerful than GameCube, but like, GameCube is just very... I don't know, I'm so biased. GameCube is like my favorite console from my childhood. It's just, I love that cube. Also, he has an incredible name. So yeah, I like the chill vibes of this bird guy, like... Definitely has that, like, seagull in a Denny's or McDonald's parking lot, pecking at the fries. But, like, hey man, it's cool. It's cool, whatever. GameCube was more powerful but had smaller discs, which limited how big the games could be. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. What if the Switch 2 is just a GameCube but bigger? So then it can include the regular size discs that we have now. Don't be afraid to start over if you're not feeling a drawing. The game rectangle. Yes. Smiling. Yes. Smiling friends remind me of Burnout 3. That one of the only racing game I liked, and my bro has too many cards. Weedy, that's so good. Yeah, my friends and I can't stop quoting the like, do you want to hang out later and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout 3 for the PS2. God, Smiling Friends is so funny. Right now, my wife can't stop quoting the Yeti from the season 2 finale. Hey, you know this guy? That too, that is poisoned in my brain. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Oh, that second dance really took it out on me. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah, the raw F right before the Yeti scenes. It's so good. Yeah. Swearing is effective when used sparingly. Like BoJack has a rule that their whole thing is that they're only allowed one F word per season, so that like when it drops, oh, that hits. Gulliver from Animal Crossing, if he was super chill. The game soundtrack was fun. Lazy Generation by the F-Ups is so good. Ooh. The thing is, I was a Nintendo kid, so I never played any like PlayStation games, so all this is going over my head. Oh, and you watched season 2 a couple hours ago? Nice. So it's nice and fresh. Yeah. We keep rewatching it. I think they got confirmed for season 3.
For the PS2.
The only racing game I really partook in was just Mario Kart, and then later on, like Sonic Riders, I streamed that, and then the whatchamacallit, because I got a Sonic bundle way back, and I had like 2 Sonic racing games. One where it's like multiple Sega characters, and the other where it's just Sonic. They should just add another Sonic Riders. I almost said remake, but there's so many remakes. But I do want new writers. That'd be good. Yeah, Sega All-Stars. Goat's entire PS2 library consists of Sonic games and licensed kids games for the most part. Weedy remembers Grimble treading on Twitter for 4 days straight. It felt... Yeah, Gwimbly. Ew, ew, ew. I've seen like TikToks or YouTube shorts where it's just like where Gwimbly is like actually like real like foot like it's historical documented video game stuff. It's so funny. When the internet just gathers on they all agree this is funny. It's like when Pokemon Go first came out. That was like the closest we ever got to world peace. Rhythmful's playing a game right now, but when you heard Burnout 3, you looked up to look at your copy of... That's so good. Are you in Smiling Friends? The only reason you know about All-Stars is because Beat Jet Set Radio is there. I've never played Jet Set Radio, but from what I've saw, it looks stylish as heck. Isn't that getting like a sequel or a remake, or am I confusing it with something else? Because it's such a slick style, I feel like it should come back. Gwimbly has massive Graggle Simpsons energy, that's great. Sega All-Stars, I want to be Billy and roll my egg around. That would be good. Yeah, Billy Hatcher, I've heard people tell me about, is like also unique. Oh, Jet Set Radio is getting a new game? What even is Jet Set Radio? I don't even know. I'm excited for them, but I don't even know what to expect. Also, my favorite thing with bird characters is that I love giant bird hands. I think they're really fun. Like, not the social media site Blue Sky, which is, but, the old studio Blue Sky with Rio really got that down pat. Nice. Love peace, man. Love and peace. It's kind of hard to get a handle on gameplay-wise, but it's a good style. Jet Set Radio 3 is real. It looks totally different, which worries you, but it can't wait to see what happens with it. Yeah, I get that. You all started learning Sega's other IP? Yeah. Did you know Sega has other IP outside of Sonic? I've been getting more familiar with the Yakuza series, so that's been fun, but I keep forgetting that Monkey Ball is also Sega. Jet Set Radio. Yeah. You do tricks and tag buildings, that's what Jet Set Radio is all about. Oh, is that what those indie games earlier? I think it was last year, I think? That was like similar. I guess it was an homage to Jet Set Radio. Teen graffiti taggers have gang wars with other graffiti gangs Then they try to stop corporate from destroying their culture. There's demons. There's demons too, I guess. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun, but also not. Yeah. Yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Also, I like this character is good and simple, so I'm just gonna... We're already ready for inking on this guy. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And then people like made mods to have like their own models, like skate and stuff. I've even seen the Charlie from Smiling Friends as a mod, and that's really funny. Can you imagine a Sunny mod? Just picture little old me just skating. Tagging like cloudy on the buildings. That'd be so funny. Sunny styling on them. It's just me doing the adventure pose over and over again. And I can do like twice because I have an extra set of arms. Slayer! Hello, welcome! Happy Sunday! Good to see ya! How you been doing? Cool Disney-esque design, thank you! Yeah, I was heavily influenced by Disney and Looney Tunes and Cartoon Network. 90s Cartoon Network, like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls. Those, I would say, are like my biggest influences in my art. And I like to think I have my own little sunny twist when I draw, like, characters and stuff, but yeah. Sonic Adventure 2 box art, but it's sunny and nighty. Oh, please, I might have to do that. Thank you. I really love birds. I think birds are fantastic creatures and chaos gremlins and just really fun in characters and character design too. Which is why I was really happy with the Rito. I think this was last week's conversation, but the Rito in Breath of the Wild just being straight up bird people. And Slayer, I have not professionally. I've only done it. I've only done it like for personal stuff. I've looked over storyboards, and I had to use storyboards a lot in my work. But I was never, like, outright making it myself. I had a very, like, brief where I was, not, like, editing, but helping out with some planning, but nah. I do want to try dabbling in storyboards. I don't think I want to do it, like, a career, but more so just for fun. Because I'm currently very happy where I'm at. So I'm gonna ride that for as long as I can. I did do storyboarding like assignments in college. Part of me wants to revisit a couple of them just to like update maybe the art on it, because I still think it's very funny. But it's very fun putting together like storyboards and animatics. So wish me luck that I can actually get my stuff done. Yeah. Weedy had a phase where you were trying to find other Sega games. Kind of made my parents crazy because it was some of the older titles. Oh, like Puyo Puyo, Billy Hatcher, Skies of Arcadia, House of the Jet, House of the Dead, just to name some. Yeah. And I've heard of Skies of Arcadia. I think I kept thinking that one was like maybe Square Enix or Capcom or whatever. Not Sega. I didn't realize it's a Sega thing. Yeah, House of the Genes. They all became evil. You see that, like, David... I always get his name mixed up, because it's so many names in one, but, like, Brian David Gilbert, like, shorts. It's just the jorts, but they're evil. No, I really dig the vibes of this music collection. Yeah. House of the Dead overkill is just insane. Yeah. Oh, Pixel Mop, you gotta get your trainer pass. Yeah, birds are really fun. I like them as characters. And as mentioned, I think one of my favorite like design things with bird characters is that they have to like use their feet as kind of like hands, but at the same time like their wings are giant hands, and that's just really fun. Like there's a lot of creativity you have to use in order to figure out, well, how does this bird character interact with the world? Oh yeah, I'm digging these vibes. And I think I was always so fascinated by birds when I was younger because they can just straight up fly. I mean, good majority of them can. And as a kid, I mean, who didn't want to, like, fly? Who doesn't want that, like, superpower, just be able to fly? Granted, we could be we're much more creative with our answers these days, like, oh, teleportation or stop time or something. But flying is just so cool. But I will say, I'm really glad I didn't go the bird owner route, because they are quite a handful. Yes, please give this character French fries. Because you know they got the munchies for French fries. Can't use the silly playlist, can't believe that. It's an official aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, they just do that? Like, hello? Flappy flap bird, and then they're just off? Crazy. And then, of course, penguins can't fly, but they're still really cute. They can tap dance. It sadly doesn't bring world peace, but that's cool. Right, CGI cartoon penguins? I think also, how many of you have watched or seen or remember Pebble and the Penguin? Which is the Don Bluth movie that I was like weirdly obsessed with as a child. I knew it wasn't like good, but like I just like cartoon birds. But like one of them by the very end, this like macaroni penguin guy, I don't remember his name, but he just like straight up flies. Like that's his arc. So I think I had a skewed idea of like, wait, can penguins actually fly? This talking penguin movie lied to me. Yeah. Rocco! Oh, hey! Pepe! Hello and welcome! Happy Sunny Sunday to ya! Yeah, it was Rocco! Rocco! Yeah, he just has arms out and he can just glide like Knuckles the Hedgehog. like, like okay. Dan says, I want to say I've never seen it, but something tells me you must have when you were really young. I mean, that's super fair. I think, honestly, I think a lot of Don Bluth films I saw when I was younger and thought that they were fever dreams, like Rock-a-Doodle-Doo. I thought that was a fever dream. And then I rewatched it, like, a couple years ago when I was older, and I'm like, yeah, that's a fever dream. Yeah. Weedy says, I don't know if I remember correctly, but there have been a flock of seagulls in Scotland reported murking the sheep livestock. Oh no. Ooh. Oh gosh. You can't pay me to watch Troll in Central Park again. I also rewatched that a while ago. Not recently, I think like maybe last year or something. My wife and I, we very much enjoy watching films that we know are not good. And that's a rough one. It's just weird. Alright, got the inks done on this guy. It's looking very chill. Yeah, Rockadoodle's very nuts. I remember liking the intro sequence. I think is very fun. In 2D stuff. But boy, howdy. There's like at one point where I swear the kid like straight up just has like a PSD episode. It's all very weird and trippy. It's very rough. Thank you, Bae. I'm so glad you agree. And I hope you've been doing well. Yeah. And yes, go exactly. There's a lot you can learn from less than great movies. Like, my wife is a big connoisseur of, this is not a good movie. It's horrible. Sometimes it's really, really bad. Like, Ratatouille almost killed me. I was suffering so much. But then, like, other stuff, like, you know, maybe not, like, Don Bluth's, like, best work. But, like, I mean, Secret of Nim is super fun, and All Dogs Go to Heaven I have a big soft spot for as well. And while not perfect, you can still, like, have fun and learn a lot from that, too. I just need a balance of, like, I like watching garbage, and then I need, something actually good, or my soul will die. Because, again, you can learn a lot from media that, like, oh, I should be enjoying this, but I'm not. There's a lot of, like, pacing issues and stuff. Like, I really loved Inside Out 2's, like, concept, and I think they did a great job of, like, expressing what anxiety is and looks like, but the pacing was very rushed, in my opinion. So that gave me a lot of issues. Yeah. Yeah, Pixel, that's a good way to describe it. Character's fun, but it's just batshit. Yeah, also, Bae, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah! And I have been doing well. Yeah. Thank you so much. Keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, I forgot a bunch of like Sonic voices were in Ratatouille. Oof. I mean, hey, voice actors gotta make money too. Look at this chill guy. Whatever, bro. Come on, we gotta give this guy some some French fries. Yeah. Thank you, Bae. Yeah, I was mentioning it earlier during the drawing process of this, but I love I love me finger hands. Like the bird, like giant bird wing hands, I think are so fun. I think I'm gonna also maybe color the line art to have it stick out a bit so not all this detail gets lost in translation. Yeah. Which, by the way, if y'all don't know, Beipei is a fantastic artist and has done. I was actually surprised when I logged in just a bit earlier to prepare for stream. They drew my vanilla character, and I'm like, ah, thank you so much. Beipei, yes, that's exactly it. In Lion King, when their paws become hands suddenly, then back to paws. I love that too. It's so good. Like it's still cat-like, still lion-like. It's just fun. It scratches that good itch that I appreciate in just animal and furry design for cartoons. Yeah. Weedy hasn't been watching anything recently, but the Glassmaker looks really good. Yeah, I'm excited for Glassmaker. One of my friends showed me progress, like update stuff, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm excited for like just oh, animation all over the world. Oh, it's so good. Also, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're an amazing artist. You've been crushing it every year. You crush it with your art. Did they do the sacrificial nighty pick for International Moon Day? No, they drew vanilla. Yeah, you're the one that drew nighty for Moon Day, which I didn't realize. There are so many days for everything, isn't there? Like, I didn't know International Moon Day was actually a thing, and also this month. I should have done a nighty. Let's see. Yeah. Ah, shucks, you're an inspiration. We're gonna become that Spider-Man gif of like the two Spider-Mans in that old cartoon just pointing at each other. Judith, no. All the pointing. No, you're a great artist. No, you're a great artist. You're a fantastic artist. Ah, shucks. Thank you. You're a great artist. And that's it. That's the rest of the stream. I keep wanting to say that this guy's like Gulliver's Travels. Everyone is a great artist forever! Isn't that great, Charlie? Everyone's a great artist forever! I love art! Let's see, does that work? I think I do like it like that. Instead, it's the Spooderverse. We're all the pointing Spider-Men. Man, and I was rewatching some and not Into the Spider-Verse. Just some clips. Because I was watching another like 3D animated thing that had like interesting like action choices, but it wasn't the story and stuff wasn't satisfying me, and I'm like, well, I need to detox, I need to cleanse, I need to see something, watch something that's 3D animated that I do enjoy to remind myself that I do. While I favor 2D animation the most always, I do love and appreciate and respect any like 3D animators and 3D animation productions because they can be good. Like, like I'm so hyped for Arcane. And just Spider-Verse is just so good. We just need to treat workers well, please. Nice, this guy's looking really good. I think I'm gonna do, like, more cel-shaded stuff for this as opposed to the full render kind of stuff that I've been doing. Oop. Just make that easier. Yeah. There's a Robin Robin by Armin for some stop motion. Oh wait, do you mean that like really adorable stop motion Christmas special they did? Wasn't that was like a couple years ago, wasn't it? I do know about I'm also excited for the new Aardman animation, like Wallace and Gromit. I'm excited but also nervous because the original voice actor for Wallace passed away, so it's gonna be a new guy. And I'm sure it's done with like the utmost respect and such, but I really hope I really hope it's good. I'm just terrified. Oh! Neon Light Love, thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Weedy, you didn't know? Yeah, it's been like in the news. Yeah. Hello, Neon. Happy sunny Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. I do the art fight. I'm working on my revenge right now. Yes. This bird creature I will offer revenge, and it's very much enjoying the process of, because I like bird characters. The man who's been voicing Wallace has been doing it since the late 2000s, has been great at that role. He's just perfect as Wallace. Like, cheese! And I'm always quoting to my boss, like, technology! Whenever, like, a computer, like, hiccups and stuff. Technology. And, Curse of the Were-Rabbit is legit one of my favorite stop-motion films ever. I gotta rewatch it for Halloween again. It's just so, it's so delightful, and, like, the voice cast is, like, packed too, because I think the antagonist was also, like, he was, like, I think the antagonist in Prince of Egypt, which is very funny to me. Because here he is just, like, chasing a giant were-rabbit. The wrong trousers are so good, yes. I love that. So I wonder if the movie is going to be continuing the Wallace and Gromit cinematic universe or whatever. Oh, also, if you are new here, yes, I am doing the art fight. My name is Sunny Alice. You can call me Sunny or Alice or both. And I am Sunny Alice Art on Art Fight as well, if you are interested. I do feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of slowing down a little bit on Art Fight as well, so I have to admit, I don't think I'm going to be able to revenge and attack everyone that I planned to initially. But as mentioned earlier in stream, it is a-okay. Do what you can. And it's literally no hard feelings. It's not a reflection on your value as a person if you get an attack or do an attack or nothing or all. It's all just for fun. At the end of the day, we're just having fun. And currently right now, I'm just blocking. I'm doing a nice, like, simple shading. It's all shading stuff. I always call this the ugly phase, because, like, you know, what is this? But I'm just blocking out shading. where yeah. It's interesting because Wallace and Gromit movies are usually very standalone, but this is the first direct sequel they've ever done with Feathers McGraw returning. Exactly. Yeah, that's one, that penguin gave me nightmares as a kid. That, like, legit, I think that's where I first learned, what is this feeling of, what is this feeling of unsettled? I feel unsettled. Why is this so unsettling? Gromit, And then, of course, the iconic Gromit laying down train tracks. I remember that gif being used so much in early internet days. Yeah, it's very interesting. I really hope the story and characters are good. And it's so funny because Gromit doesn't even talk, but he's so fantastic. You keep getting shorts for The Boy, the Mole, and the Fox and the Horse. Looks like a good film. Yeah, I've been getting that too. I haven't watched it, but I've been meaning to. I think Liam Neeson voices one of the characters, and I really like the sound of his voice. Nice and gruff. Oh, Dan, you should totally watch Curse of the Were-Rabbit. You remember being genuinely unnerved by a few parts of it? Yeah, stop motion stuff can be really good at being unnerving. When I was younger, I developed a fear of stop motion animation. Like, let's see, I think it was, to this day, I still cannot watch James and the Giant Peach, as well as, I've come around to it since I'm still on the neutral plane, but even Nightmare Before Christmas, what do you know, gave me nightmares before Christmas, because it's just like, ew, the way they move, these are like still objects, how are they moving? Ugh. But it wasn't until I think Curse of the Were-Rabbit and like Laika movies, like I really like the style, as well as Aardman animation. I think had a little bit more of like a pleasing style, so it was more approachable for me. Page Master Mr. High transformation was the one part that scared me the most. Not the kid turning into a donkey. I have not seen Page Master in years. I should really rewatch that to see how that holds up, because I think I vaguely know what you're talking about, Weedy, but I do not know. I do not know. I will say, the kid turning into a donkey in Pinocchio, like the OG animated film, which I hate that I have to say that because of friggin' live action, but yeah, that terrified the hell out of me. Oh my gosh, it's so visceral and raw. It's like, hot dang. It's nuts. Yeah. Luke and the Page Master, please. Oh, you just want to traumatize this poor British lad. You've read a bunch of stories of people being frightened by Wallace's transformation scene in Were-Rabbit? Really? I guess maybe because I watched Were-Rabbit, like, I was older then when Were-Rabbit came out, that I think that's a hilarious and fun sequence. It doesn't scare me, but I think I can see how kids could be terrified of it, which is so funny. I mean, it's not fun that, like, kids are scared, but, like, you know. Every child has that good childhood trauma scene. And then they go back and they're like, why am I, like, weirdly fascinated by this? How can I dissect this so to not be afraid? Or just avoid it entirely. Now I want to rewatch that scene, because, Dan, what are you talking about? There isn't a live-action Pinocchio remake. Wink. Yeah, just all the trauma. Oh yeah, that's a good clue. Oh no. Like, I also remember being really, well, I was really young when I saw Spirited Away, and the scene that really frightened me is like very early on. It's like when the parents become pigs. That scared me because I got really afraid that maybe my parents were going to turn into livestock. And now it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I conquered my fear. And also I know that the parents are gonna be alright. But Chihiro didn't know. That's terrifying. Yeah, I like this. Nice, simple art. Oh! Oh! Astrofish! Hello! Thank you for filling Moomin Valley with crime! How you doing? Happy sunny Sunday to ya! Let's give a shout out. Oh. Shout out to Astro. A total drop of sunshine. They do games. They're very funny and delightful. Go check them out. Yeah, what were you, how was stream? Hope you're doing well. The only, if you need to get yourself some food, I totally understand. Take it easy, get some rest. Welcome and enjoy the chill vibes. And hello, Nocturnal Magpie. Hello and welcome. Happy sunny Sunday. Weedy, that checks out. Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. I think I might have maybe saw a couple when I was younger, and I think I got terrified. I don't know if it's the same story or if it's from that series, but I remember like a tale of like just like this person that got so thin that they just like became paper and like disappeared. And I'm like, I don't like that. That's weird. And rewatching SpongeBob Season 1 reminded you of how that show didn't scare me per se. It was one of the first pieces of media that made me feel kinda uneasy. Especially Texas. Oh, well, Goat, there's nothing to be afraid of Texas. It's not real. I'm kidding. But was it the fact that SpongeBob and Patrick's lives were threatened by Sandy Cheeks? Yeah. I was like, yeah, Astro, please go get yourself some food. I'm sure you're hungry. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to be hungry. Pixel. Can't confirm as someone who lives there. It's not. It's really not. And I visited Texas earlier in the year. Yeah. Does not exist, does not compute. Hey, Patrick, what am I? Stupid? No, I'm Texas. What's the difference? Like, so much, like, Season 1 SpongeBob, basically, I think, what is it? Is it like the first 3 or 4 seasons before the SpongeBob movie? Basically, any SpongeBob episode up into the first SpongeBob movie is like, that's in my vocabulary, burnt into my brain for life. And the sad song she sung in that episode, oh, I mean, she was sad. It is a very sad song. Oh, I'm sorry it made you uneasy, Goat. Also, Neon, I was in the camp of people that I very much did enjoy Courage the Cowardly Dog, but there are some episodes that do give me the heebie-jeebies. I'm not as scared of it as I used to be, but I remember the return the slab, like, uncanny 3D animation. Oh boy. But that wasn't the one that made me really scared. I think it was the episode where like Muriel's like mattress got possessed. That I remember being really little watching, and I got so scared I literally ran across my house to like hop on my mom's lap and hug her because a cartoon scared me. I like to think I'm braver now, but you know. Oh yeah, my life as a teenage robot. Oh, Teenage Gary. Yeah, I also thought that one was a bit of a fear dream. Movie was after season 3? Yeah, the first half of season 4 does have good moments. I think I liked the Best Day Ever episode, but then I think that's when it starts to kind of teeter off for me. I loved the first movie. I love the first movie so much. I honestly want to rewatch it again. Also, Neon, you are very powerful. I mean, Courage was a great show. They have amazing episodes. I still cry when I think about the lesbian Cat and Bunny, as well as like the backstory of like Courage's parents just being sent to the moon, and that's just that. Like they had like silly scary and then actually scary, and then like I love it when cartoons just have like, and now let's drop some just emotions on you. Those are great. Return the slab. Yeah, I need a movie night. You find interesting looking back because you watch it at the perfect age where I could just barely comprehend what I was watching. Yeah, that's a mood. Feels bad not growing up with Foxtel. Wait, which one's Foxtail? Or am I missing a reference? Okay, and I just need to put my little signature on here, so I'm gonna grab a previous piece. Da -da -da. Yeah, like this guy. So I'm just gonna take this folder. Boop. Nice, and we have finished our very chill seagull. Love the vibes. There was one show that creeped you out that stopped watching. Goosebumps Slappy, I think was scary as heck. Oh! The subtitles are saying no, but I'm saying Lou. Lo. Thank you for the victory screech. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's the Australian stream service back in the day. Foxtel. Yeah. I think things would have been a lot easier getting to watch the things that you wanted to watch if we had streaming growing up. And I never really watched Goosebumps. If it was live action, I generally wasn't interested in it as a kid. And bloopers at the end of older Pixar movies convinced a lot of kids that animated characters are all real. Oh, oh, I'm sure they did, but my goodness, they were funny. I really enjoy Pixar bloopers, and just like, I think bloopers in general, I think are really fun. But yeah, they're not real. I hate to tell you this, but a fictional character is fictional. But I think the Toy Story 2 bloopers were my favorite. I loved watching that so much. That and Monsters, Inc. You loved watching Goosebumps as a kid? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I wish a new Pixar movie brought them back. Could you imagine how would an Inside Out blooper reel look? Like, are they mascot characters or like these are just actual physical beings? Who knows? Also, I'm not sure, is Beipei, are you still around? No worries if not, but I'm just trying to decide of which piece I want to do next. Dan didn't watch much of the Goosebumps show, but did read the books. They were very bizarre. I never really read the books either. I was a very... I was a big baby. I was a very nervous child, so I could only handle a certain level of kind of like spooky scary. So, and the Goosebumps were like, well, why do I want Goosebumps? Ah. So I never read them. I think I like vaguely know the plot of some of them, but giant shrug. I don't think it was really much in my wheelhouse. Also, Marvel Jams! Hello and happy sunny Sunday and happy Art Fight Month! Hope you're doing well. How you doing? I guess Inside Out kind of had that come to think of it, just not bloopers per se. Yeah, it was more so like actually exploring like the minds of other people. Like, I very much enjoyed Inside a Cat and a Dog. I thought was very silly. Especially the cat one, where it's just cats just vibing, and like one just like they just mess with the console and then just makes the cat go wild. Yeah, the lore drop. Okay. Also, Beipei might have gone off to do other things, which is totally valid. So I think I'm gonna go on pick. Now I'm gonna go into like cleaning up some sketches that I've already had sketched. So I think I'm gonna do... You know, D&D mood. Let's do a... Yeah, my friend's sad face character is Yvette, who's a beautiful tiefling. Yeah, I already got the pose, so we can just go right into inking, which I find the inking process very relaxing. Yeah, the lore. You remember trying to tune in for the premiere of Chowder and be confused when Goosebumps came on? It was tomorrow, not that night. Oh. Oh, that's a funny fumble. Dan says, in one book, the main characters learned that their parents never existed, their memories were fake, and a man traveled through time just to kill them. Wow, that's a lot. Dang. Oh my gosh. Yeesh. Very wild. We love giving kids existential crises. It really is. I mean, kids can handle a lot more than you think, but sometimes even just saying the concept out loud is like, wow. Wow, okay, we're doing this. We're exposing them to it. Okay. Okay. You gotta learn fear one day, I guess. Also, yeah, I also really love Inside Out 1. I have a big soft spot for Bing Bong. I had a plushie that smelled like cotton candy, and that was really fun. And I mentioned earlier, I did enjoy Inside Out too. I really love their depiction of anxiety. I think is very spot on. I just have an issue with the pacing, so to me, it's not as impactful. I don't think it's as good as Inside Out 1, but I think it's still very, very good because it's introducing such complicated topics to like a younger audience, which I think is great to give these tools of like kind of like a language and like tools and like words that you can use to kind of help easier express yourself, because emotions are hard and we haven't really had much of a language and description of how to like portray these ideas in a long while. So I appreciate what it's doing there. As a story though, here's the thing. Inside Out 1 made me cry at the ending when she's back with her parents. Inside Out 2 did not make me cry at all, which if you cry or not, I don't think should be a solid like defining factor of whether or not, oh, is this a good piece of media or not. But for me, especially when it comes to Pixar, I don't know, I kind of need some tears. Again, though, I really appreciate what they're doing. Only read one Goosebumps book, and it was the camp one where people were missing. More confused than scary. Then again, I was a high school moment. Yeah. I liked looking at the cover art of Goosebumps and trying to guess what the actual story was gonna be about. But I don't know. I had a very hard time reading as a kid. I very much did not like. I stopped myself reading a lot of things simply because I thought I was too stupid. In which case, it helped me like dodge a bullet because I never read Harry Potter, thank God. But then also, I ended up getting really into a series of unfortunate events, which is as cheerful as it sounds. But like, I liked the handling of how they handled that for a kid's book, because the first book you can finish in a day, and then it's gradually, as the series goes on, it gradually becomes longer and longer. So you start off with a very short book that you can get done in a day, and the second book I can get done in a day, third book I can get done in a day, and then I think it's by The Miserable Mill. I can still finish in a day, but it starts pushing in. I'm like, okay, I'm learning the reading strategy that you can pause when you're reading. And it just helped me get into reading that way. Wish they gave the other new emotions a bit more to do as well. Yeah, that's the thing though, with so many characters, it's always a toss-up of who gets the attention. Clearly, you know, anxiety is a very important emotion to deal with because it's more obvious in our society and our like topics and understanding of mental health. Can't really do too much with the others, and that's why I always get worried when like a series just gradually adds more and more characters, because like, oh boy, how are we gonna keep track of all these characters and not have enough time to delve into them? Yeah. Also, Astro, you also love a series of unfortunate events? Heck yes. A series of unfortunate events is one of the reasons why I love snakes so much. Uncle Monty. F in chat for Uncle Monty. The only Goosebumps story Pixelmop viscerally remembers is a kid sports utopia one that was ran by a horrible smelling purple blob that ate the fittest child. What? What were these books? I think I did have like one computer game that was Goosebumps related, but I was so confused by the interface, I never even got to like any level. I think I was directly stuck on like the first screen of the game, and there's like a disgusting like snail or something. I don't know, man. And so I've never seen that game ever past that point. It's just not for me, and that's okay. I think I remember seeing, I think a Goosebumps cover is like a giant mutant hamster that kind of scared me, and then one where like there's like a giant kid like squishing a swing set. And I loved the swing set as a child, so I got very sad at the destruction of a swing set. Had a plant person's hand on the cover. The plot of the book was very different than what someone might suspect. Honestly, I was a little disappointed by that one. Yeah. Yeah. Fiera, I'm the same way. I honestly loved looking at the Animorphs cover, because I always loved seeing like, oh, what animal is this like kid gonna turn into and such. And only years later realizing like, oh, That's what this is about? Wild. I wonder if it'd be worth it to read it now. Reading is still a bit, difficult for me, especially my busy adult life. But still. I'm, like, catching up on, like, anime and other shows that I've always been meaning to watch, though. It'd be nice to add, like, books onto the list. Oh, we're hitting. I was almost never ready other than the mandatory reading periods before recess in English. Oh, never reading other than the mandatory reading. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think school very much killed my joy of reading. Because I was also just forced to read things that I never enjoyed, even from a young age. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I understand some stories are, like, cool and important. But, eh. Meh. It's hard, it's difficult. I was able to, like, and I've mentioned this before, I was, like, a Guardians of Gahul kid, so I read that for, like, my reading, like, summer projects and stuff. But it was always like, going down to the wire, which I always hated. Let me just enjoy my summer. If I'll read, I'll read. I think there was also this, like 101 Dalmatians book, but not quite, but I think it was, I remember reading at one point. I cannot tell you for the life of me what it was, except maybe it was 101 Dalmatians, like, fan fiction? I don't know. Is 101 Dalmatians, like, an open, like, public domain? I don't know. Best book I liked was The Monsters, Beasts, and Dragons. Had, like, 97 monsters in that book. Oh, the book I really liked was Dragonology. So it's no wonder I like dragons and am gay. Yeah, Dan, school ruined books for you. Still haven't fully recovered from that. Sucks. I want to read books again. Same boat, man. Try and just still remember, be gentle with yourself and stuff. Yeah, Dragonology, very good. I love Dragonology. I have, like, the Dragonology book and a Dragonology handbook. And I, like, very carefully wrote a couple things in there, but I didn't want to ruin the integrity of the book, so I very much avoided writing in the book. I just loved looking at the pictures. And, like, that influenced so much of, like, dragon designs to me. I even made like my own fan dragons and like had like a little journal I had as a kid where I like made up my own dragon species. Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, Neon, as naturally should and good and enjoy. And when you get older, you want like more mature themes and stuff. Glad you still have the joy of reading, though. Heck yeah. Oh, thank you, Dan. So this character, is very athletic and beautiful and such, and I just has like to me gives me like a lot of like ballerina vibes. So I looked up reference for like the Nutcracker. So that's what I used as reference for this pose. And I think it works very nicely for this character. You know me, I love me a good flow. Still need to read the Lovecraft Lovecraft. I'm so sorry. Lovecraft complete set. Yes, let me know how that goes, Weedy. Nothing wrong with a little bit of spice. A little spice in your life. Actually, this should be here. Yeah. Hi, Super Spike Kirby. Happy sunny Sunday. How you doing? I am drawing a beautiful tiefling in mid-dance, in mid-prance. And now Neon is drawing a chibi art of a person Sona reaching out to their OCs. Aw, that's very sweet. I'm sure the person's gonna love it. And Dan, you also had the Dragonology book? Always found dragons to be really cool. Heck yeah. How can I not get the book? Seriously. When I saw that in, like, a bookstore, I just, like, mouth agape. I'm just, like, eyes wide of just... Someone has done research on dragons! And, like, knowing that dragons weren't real, but still, I'm just, like, I loved that someone else was also just as feral about dragons as I was. So, like... how could you not? That's very good. I remember, I don't know, I feel like it was maybe it was the Discovery Channel? If that's even still a thing, I don't know. National Geographic? I don't know. There was, like, some, like, pseudo-documentary about, like, various dragons all over the world. And it was, like, I think, like, if you look at it now, it's probably not that great, like, CGI. But I think for the time, maybe it was seen as impressive, but I was so taken aback by it. And so, like, oh, dragons. And I don't know why, but I think it's what gave me my love of frost dragons. That and the dragonology, like ice and frost dragons. Because, fire-breathing dragons are so standard. I was really interested in how, like, wait, there are dragons and dragon concept where they don't breathe fire? Whoa. And I also just really like it how they divide, like, kind of break down, like, if a dragon feasibly existed, this is how it would work. I always thought was really cool. Just like, get those imagination juices going. Which I feel like in large part because of those books and such. That's why I think a lot more like modern takes on dragons go into like it's not just magic. There's like some signs for like, oh, they click their tongue or something to ignite, and they have like poison breath or something that like activates. Yeah, it's just cool stuff. The art is basically having two sides and looking mirrored, so the OCs. Ah! Thank you, Fira. Thank you, my posture is good. We are not shrimping. Oh, Neon, that's a very sweet idea. Last time you were in a bookstore, Dan, the Dragonology book was still being sold. Heck yeah, the kids are all right. I'm so glad. Generations to come. You gotta have the Dragonology book. Oh, Weedy, is that what it was called? Dragons a fantasy made real. Yeah, it was on TV. I like happened upon to see it on TV one day, and I was just enamored and like I just sat down for like the next hour of that. That was great. And how lucky too, especially because one of my least favorite things from like access to media in like 90s and aughts and stuff is that like at the whims of the TV schedule, can never watch what I actually really wanted to watch. Yeah, she has a lot of flowers, so I want to have a lot of good like flower motifs. The mer Oh, there was a mermaid documentary they also did with government conspiracies. That's funny. I wasn't much of a mermaid person, so I'm kind of not surprised that I probably missed out on a mermaid documentary. I remember that like the Disney Channel like something, what was it? It was something 13. Like this boy turns 13 and then he's going through puberty, and apparently his puberty is becoming a mermaid because his mom is a mermaid and he was just adopted and found or whatever. I remember that. I remember liking that kind of depiction of mermaid stuff. Dragons can be whatever we want them to be, and trying to enforce a bunch of strict rules is silly. Let's work, be creative, and have fun. Heck yeah! Speaking of D&D, they're gonna add a new subclass for Bard that is a dancer. Oh yeah! I think I watched like a Ginny D video on that, and I think that's really cool. I think there was also some updates. I was watching like another YouTuber kind of going over like, oh no, they kind of made Ranger worse. Which I've never been a Ranger player, so I don't know much about that. But I know my wife likes Ranger, and they pretty much agreed with a lot of the criticisms. But I like the dancer. I because I think Bard is so it's very, it's very performative in nature, but like it can be performative in multiple ways outside of just a whatchamacallit, outside of just singing and stuff, which, because like, what if you wanted to stand up or just do interpretive dancing? Yeah, the 13th year was the Merm Kid movie. Thank you, Weedy. I also really liked Smart House. That was another like Disney Channel movie I liked when I was young. I like rewatched it years ago too during like quarantine, and I didn't realize that the actual Smart House was Leela from Futurama. That was funny. Oh, Neon, you play as a tiefling monk that worships Hestia. Ooh, very cool. Tieflings are so cool. I've been so much writing the art fight and like just this art groove in general that I haven't played much of Baldur's Gate, even though I've finally gotten into it. I'm like tying up some loose ends because I'm pretty sure I'm really close to finishing Act 1. Um, but I'm excited to go back into it and date Karlach. My wife and I both agree that she is both of our wives. We can share. Hestia is a beautiful Greek goddess, so why not? Heck yeah. Yeah, right, Dan? Like, you can just be more creative with, like, characters. Why limit yourself? Like, every time I play and I make, like, a Dragonborn character, I always have to be distinctive. Like, I don't want just a lizard head stuck on, like, a green suit body. I'm a dragon. Like, my character Vanilla is a noodle dragon. Still operates under the rule class of Dragonborn, but they just look like that. Hestia is your favorite Greek goddess. Very nice. And you said it's not Heria. Which one is Hestia? Because I've definitely heard that name. Oh wait, is it the fire one? You built Tears as a Shadow Monk? Nice. Yeah, Hestia is Fire Granny in Hades too. I was wondering, like, I heard of Hestia really recently, because I, like, played it the other month for a little bit. I kind of want to wait. I did play a bit more off stream, but I think I kind of want to wait for the full game. But oh boy, I am loving what I'm seeing. And I gasped when I saw Hestia. Oh, I'm so happy my reaction is recorded in that VOD, because oh gosh, so good. Goddess of warmth and home, which they nailed it because she was adorable. Most loving and caring soul. Heck yeah. Love that. Oops. Hecate is my queen. Very good choice. And, I didn't see too much. I didn't run into him in my playthrough. But I'm so bad with names. Aphrodite's husband, the blacksmith god. Doesn't his name start with an H too? And heck yeah, witches forever, death to Kronos. Hephaestus, yes. Yeah, Hephaestus. I knew it was like another H, but I was gonna get confused with like Hera and and Hecate. Hestia Neon made a tears goddess because while in her backstory she needed a warm and accepting monastery to go to redeem herself. And Hestia welcomed her in her monastery, no questions asked. Aww. Hestia would accept anyone under her roof. Aww. That's very sweet. I like that. It's so fun hearing about like people's D&D OC's backstories. It's very fun, and the cowboy campaign that I've mentioned in the past has finally started. We had a session 0 and we had our session 1 last week. So that's going to be going on weekly, and I'm very excited for the cowboy version of Vanilla to be getting into hijinks. This is immediately a very fun and chaotic group. Yeehaw! Reach for the skies. Reach for the skies, baby. Yeah, Hestia is just full of love. We love characters full of love. Nice characters aren't boring. A character being mean does not mean they're interesting. It's a matter of like you have to have like complementary like interesting things to go along. It's almost like you need multifaceted like personalities and traits to like fully fledge something out. Can't believe Sunny just got possessed by Cabanella. Nothing like it, baby. Also, Pixelmon just finished a quick art fight attack for your Tumblr mutual. Heck yeah! I'm sure they're gonna love it. Love to hear it. And it's so fun. That's the nice thing about art fight too. Just like, especially like gifting to mutuals and friends and stuff. It's so sweet. There be ghosts that do a little possessing. They can do a little trick as a treat. Oh, I can't read. Oh, you like my cowgirl voice? Oh, shucks. Isn't that mighty kind of ya? Y'all come back now, you hear? Don't mind me, I'm just a little southern belle. Can you tell I'm from the Northeast? Yeah, I was looking at options. I was going to do Hades if I didn't choose Hestia because of this loyal and docile nature. Yeah. It is interesting how Hades' character has evolved over time from, like, the times of Greek mythology to, like, now he's a grumpy sack, or, like, like Hercules Hades, where he's a fast talker stuff. It's I find it very fascinating. Hades! From the game Hades! Hades game! Hades! You know, Hades from hit game Hades? Man, ugh. I remember beating him the first time, just my heart pounding. I'm just like, oh my god, I did it! This is deep Crocodile Dundee accent. Another option has Sense Tears, where its vintage clothing was Hephaestus. Very cool. Also, Wispy! Hello and welcome! Happy Sunny Sunday! Oh my gosh! Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. How you doing? Thank you so much. Thanks so much for stopping by, Wispy. I hope you're doing very well. Yeah. The ultimate life form. God, I'm so excited. I still can't believe that Sonic X Shadow, Sonic X Shadow Generations is coming out in October. Oh boy, oh my gosh. Hype. Yeah, Hephaestus is super chill and caring. I always loved the story of Aphrodite and Hephaestus, because from my memory and understanding of Greek mythology, that, like, they do genuinely love and care about each other. Like, they're loyal. In terms of just like, yeah, that's my husband, that's my wife. Go off, king. Go off, queen. Yeah. It's not a knife. Yeah, we're getting close to finishing the inking on this. Which, this is a friend's D&D character. And I've been wanting to draw her for a while, so I'm very... That's the other thing I like about Art Fight. It gives me the chance to finally have an excuse to, like, draw my friends' characters. Friends or mutuals or randos characters. Not that I can't do it outside of Art Fight, but sometimes... Not so much of the stigma of, like, oh, you just get random art, but it's just more so maybe I don't really have the time to make the time for it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, is Mario and Luigi Brothership is November? Oh gosh, there are too many games. Too many games happening, I can't keep up. For some reason I thought it was next year. Oh gosh. And the Zelda game where you can finally play as Zelda. Baya baya, baya baya baya, baya. And yeah, that's true, Wispy. There is a certain incentive with art fight, you know, given like that's the whole point of like choosing teams and stuff. It encourages people to like, hey, if you want to get some points, do some art. Which like that, it's very cute. Again, the points don't matter and stuff, but it is still a good motivator because you're just like, oh, I want to do the best that I can. Again, be careful of burnout. And whether you do 100 pieces or 1 piece, oh, 1 piece, you're still valid with whatever you've made. Just like the hit anime, One Piece. Yeah, that too. It can help you get better at drawing because the more you draw, I always like to think that you get better with each new drawing that you do, whether it's big or small. You're like learning something from there and kind of like just honing in and refining your technique. Also, this finished line art. I'm gonna hang on. You discovered your style looks more like it's been painted than polished. Very cool. Also, yes, Super Kirby Zelda name finally makes sense. Only took them like, what, 30 years? Better late than never. Yeah, you like that painterish texture. Okay, yeah, I like the new eyes better. There we go. Alright, ink done. Let's see. Well, I like the little... Yeah, I love her colors so very much. After art fight over, I'm instantly going on vacation. It's needed. Yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely want to, I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break. I have been feeling, like, artistically hungry, so... Maybe a little bit of a break, but maybe I'll also just get back into the saddle. Because as I mentioned a bit earlier, I do kind of have... I've been cooking some stuff, some fan art, and also some ideas for my own OC stuff. Just like quick drawings and stuff, but... Because I also remember last year, after Art Fight ended, I just like, and then I didn't draw for a long time again. Which is fine and valid. Never feel bad if you just need to take a break. Because again, you want to avoid burnout. And even if you do get burnout, that's just a sign that your body needs rest. Which can be frustrating because you want to do the thing, but you can't. But yeah. Later. Yeah. We were going to Tennessee for a couple days. Nice. I've only been there once for like a friend's, like a wedding, I think, and it's nature. Nature is beautiful, Gordon. Yeah, Weedy, go for it. Make a cool sketch. Oops. Wait, this song had someone, like, drop and break a glass and they just laughed at that? Okay. Chill Hop, you good? Ooh. Talk to your family into going to a pirate show. Yo ho ho. A nice dinner and a show type, meaning you're gonna eat and watch stuff? That's an awesome. 4-course meal and everything? That sounds fantastic. I hope you have a lot of fun. I don't know why. I know you said pirate show, but now I'm just reminded of medieval times. And I remember one time that I went years ago, and my knight actually won, and that felt great. Yeah. Food hath been grabbed. Very good, Astro. Did you brought enough to share, right? You brought enough to share with the class? Crime Museum. Going all out. Complete. Yeah. Oh, sushi. Oh my gosh. I went to conveyor belt sushi yesterday with friends, and I was so full of sushi the rest of the day. We went for lunch, and it was so good. It was so tasty. I love sushi so much. Yeah. No, Astro. Okay, you're excused. They've been consumed. Yeah, the goal's mine. Yeah, this guy's like, hey man, you should have given me your sushi. Please? Please? The goals from Finding Nemo. Mine, 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 mine. Oh man, who didn't, like, just quote the seagulls constantly after they saw that movie? I certainly did. Oh, she's coming out so cute. Also big crime junkie, very fun. Let's see, and then she has these nice, like, little purple accents. Judging I'm gonna set behind so that I have a better idea. I do my best to label, but I'm not always the greatest. Actually, what if I have an airbrush? Wait. Oh no! Ah! Wrong layer, Crunk! Here we go. Whew. Thankfully that didn't get too bad. Hey! Also, DeCruz, welcome, welcome, and a happy sunny Sunday! I'm doing well, how about you? To do an art fight. You're in Nigel's perspective, just wanting them to shut up? Yeah. Tieflings would not last in pointy shoes. No, they would not. Ooh. Also, DeCruz, I am Sunny Alice Art on Art Fight. Corgi appearance. Oh my gosh. Wait, did you just give me bit with the? Did you just give me bits? Go. Is that what that was? Oh my gosh, Go! Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Also, Neon, that's very adorable. And I actually don't know how you look up artists on Art Fight. I'm pretty sure it's more so just like Art Fight and then slash the artist's username, I think. I mean, hang on. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's Art Fight and then this. Yeah, it's just artfight.net slash and then like the little squiggle plus that. Yeah. Yeah, tilde. I keep forgetting that's what it's called. Oh, she's so pretty. But yeah, I don't think tieflings should be wearing normal people's shoes, so I don't think ballerina's shoes would be very good for this character. I did briefly think about putting her in a ballet shoes, but like, nah, I've just based this off of the design of specifically the top left outfit. Yeah. Yeah. A so fit with those shoes. Yeah. Oops. I do not know what this audio is saying. It almost sounded like Snufkin for a brief bit. Alright. Okay, and back to the ugly phase we go. Oh, you drew 90! Thank you! Oh, it's so cute. Thank you so much! so much! Little speed demon. Yeah, I'm glad you like Nighty. She is very cute. I'm always happy when people draw her. Oh, I'm sure. Just remember that just because someone, you do art for someone doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna attack back or revenge. Ooh. But thank you so much for the follow! You are the ultimate life form. Thank you! But yeah, there's never any promises. I do very much appreciate the drawing. I very appreciate I do genuinely appreciate every single art I get. I just only have so much art, or not art, but like time and energy in the day. But we'll see. If the stars align. Yeah, because I'm already like, because we're getting to the end of Art Fight, I'm getting the, I have, like, I've mentioned it a little bit earlier in stream, but I've started to feel a little bit of, like, not burnout, but I feel like I am, like, slowing down a bit. Yeah, I still have a lot more art I want to do left. Because I do have, like, a lot of, like, sketches and stuff. So I want to, like, try to get to those first while I can. It's still kind of wild to me that, like, oh wow, 2 months, or not 2 months, can you imagine? 2 months, 2 weeks left. That feels really weird. And fake. Time is fake. Less than 2 weeks. Ah! Yeah. We'll make it. We'll survive somehow. A part of me is excited to move on, but a part of me is also like, wait, ah! Yeah. Just remember not to overly push yourself. Have fun. Yeah, that is true. I don't know, for some reason this month I just really wanted to do a lot of full body stuff. I've done a couple of, like, half body things. But yeah. For me, I just draw what I want. Yeah, because for me, like, I want to have fun. And if going crazy with just the full bodies is fun for me, then I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the process. That's more than anything. I'm enjoying the process. I was hearing an audio crackle and I couldn't tell if it was the song or me. Yeah, and absolutely. Just have fun. Again, this is probably like the most fun I've had in a art fight this year. I was very happy to see that, like, oh, people are interested in me streaming the process. It's fun. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying them, Dan. Yeah. It's been nice to finally use the art part of my username. Also, Wispy, hoping to get more motivation to draw other OCs, but I keep wanting to draw friend mutuals OCs. That's a giant mood, too. Yeah, I do very much prioritize, like, friends as much as possible, or, like, mutuals and such, but I feel that. I have gotten, like, a couple of, like, randos and strangers, and with their cool OCs. And that's been really nice, but mutuals and friends I try to, like, attack or revenge first. I'm sure you got this, Wispy, though. I believe in you. Don't forget to rest. I'm glad you think they're a vibe, Go. It means a lot. Oh yeah, Wispy, this is your first stream, your first time joining me in my stream here. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, why are you all sea foamies? Yeah, Astro, can you imagine being Team Seafoam? Oh man. No, heart emojis. It's all good. Heart hands. I love my Seafoam friends. Bloodshed on the same team, we feast on each other. Yeah, I think I've been seeing that. Y'all keep drawing art of each other. That's why I was like trying to prioritize my friends that are on the opposite team before I start doing before I start doing like some friendly fire. I've already done a couple of friendly fires, and I have a couple more that I want to do, but again, it's not priority. I'll get you, shakes fist. Fish, a fish. This is a fish. The sun is a deadly laser. You love it. And don't worry, Wispy, I have not forgotten about you. Hehehe. I don't know, that's scary. Oh. Ooh. I love that so much, that IDK, that's scary. Yeah, that's right, Wispy. When you put a little emoji in, they pop up on the screen. I sometimes worry that maybe it's a little bit too distracting sometimes, but I love it. I love a floating little picture friend. Your short attention span feeds off it. Excellent. I'm glad. I'm glad it is enjoyed. Yeah, I have some plans for like some like edits or updates I can do for like my stream or my stream layout and stuff, but it's very like low priority at the moment, but it is in the works. So in the meantime, I'm glad that this format is still enjoyed. And again, I do have I'm biased, but I do really like my emotes. Let me know what your favorite emote is. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that's the excellent choice. Excellent choice there, Weedy. I mean, that's very fair, Astro. No one can compare to flat Jugo. Yeah, Wispy, I did Askel. Yeah. And the fish, yeah. Yeah, all fun emotes. Also, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I just really enjoy the process, especially when it comes to like when I do like bigger render pieces. Sometimes kind of reminds me like I think I still got it. I don't know. Art is so subjective. I hesitate to be like, am I a good artist? I don't know. But I guess objectively, not so bad. Yes, Wispy. Oh, the Caponana. Always on. Oh, thank you. We're always on your side. Yay. Cat banana real. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, this is my friend's OC, so I want to make sure I put like some good, like, I want to handle it with care. Handle her with care. I mean, because she can take care of herself, but still. I always try to be as respectful as I can of, like, the OCs that I draw. Like, you know, it's someone's creation. Thank you. Behind every OC on the site is an artist who loves them. Absolutely. And it's just really cool to see what people come up with. Oh my gosh, Wispy, if they... What? If they don't love their OC? Oh gosh. Astro, actually, I'm an OC hater. Gosh, OCs are the worst. Imagine. That's too funny. Original characters don't make me laugh in this economy. Yeah, for sure, Astro. For sure. Yeah, Wispy, sometimes I forget a lot of mainstream characters are OCs too. Like, that's someone's baby. Yeah, legit. Absolutely. Like, every, like, piece of media that you enjoy, that is someone's OC. That character you like, all the characters we love in Ghost Trick, that's that's Shutakumi's OCs. Also, I just heard thunder. We've been getting a lot of like summer storms and stuff, so I'm gonna pray that the stream lasts. But if for whatever reason I just blip out of existence, you can blame my OC Stormy. Hopefully we'll be good. It's just Stormy's a bit of a baby. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be okay. Yeah, Stormy's been doing a lot of work. Maybe that's why he's so grumpy all the time. That's so much work. Stormy needs a coffee break. Yeah, he does. Or maybe Stormy... Actually, Stormy probably doesn't need a coffee. Maybe the caffeine would just make his storms way too powerful. Because he likes to, he likes to, like, partner up with Rainy to make some, big storms happen. But, oh boy, if he gets access to caffeine, oh, we're in trouble. That's a very funny concept. Yeah, it's just been this past week, it's been like storming on the dot at like 5 o'clock. And I feel like it's been extra bad this year than in previous year because I'm noticing it a lot more. It's just wild that, like, oh, suddenly everything gets really dark and then it starts like pouring cats and dogs, and then it's over in about half an hour or so, 20 minutes. It's kind of wild. Outer Wild. Whoa, Outer Wild. Yeah. I also like playing around with like colored outlines for certain sections in a liner. I feel like it helps add like a nice softness to a piece. It kind of just also adds that little bit of polish too. I just think it's neat. Yeah, I can definitely create some depth. Like when I was inking these flowers, I was like, oh, I can't wait to add a color to this. It's also nice seeing how everything is coming together. Gotta explode with flowers. Yeah. And then I'm a character artist. I don't do backgrounds. So I always just kind of like experiment and have fun. Yeah, yeah, for sure. As long as I can just get the character to pop up. Yeah. Also, thanks for hanging out, Wispy. Very much appreciated. Yeah, you have yourself a good one, and thank you so much. Yeah, I think I just needed like a little bit of a nice white kind of border to help. I needed something a little bit dark behind her, but also kind of like a nice white outline for her too. Yeah. Alrighty. I feel like this is pretty good. Feels like I get that nice flow. I'm really happy with the pose I decided for her. I think she looks very, very cute, and I think has that nice flow. Let's see, there might be... Maybe if I just... Maybe just to add a little bit more depth here. But otherwise, I think that's very good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Hehe. Thank you. I hope my friend likes it. Yeah, I wanted it to read graceful. Wait, hang on. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. That's always a thing when you're like ready to post something, right? And you're just like, aha, all done. And then you post it and then you spot all the mistakes. No matter what, that's always gonna happen. But I just noticed that. I just wanted to soften that bit. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad y'all think so. Now, I know in the past two art fight streams I've been doing like 4 characters per stream, but I think I'm only gonna have time for 1 more, so it'll just be 3. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed your time spending time with me. We went from something from scratch, very simple, to inking a relatively much more detailed character. I'm very happy all the same. I think she's quite cool. So let's see, who's gonna be my next victim? Is it gonna be, I think... Let's see. Who's good and simple? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with this little bunny girl. Yeah. I'm gonna go with like a nice simple design, simple shading and stuff. I think it'll look really nice for this character. A Banoy. And hope you all are doing very well. Whether you're lurking, watching a VOD, watching live, or in the future, I hope you're doing well. And if you've been working on Art Fight alongside with me during this stream, be sure to save your work. Save your work. Save your work. we don't want to lose our work. I know we're well into summer, but I do love the sakura flower aesthetic very much. So I think that's what draws me to this character, because I like that it's just like a sakura cherry blossom flower bunny. Is very cute. Yeah. Ugh. I am excited for summer to be not summer, so that I don't have to melt. Get melt or get wet. Because again, the seriously, it felt like we had like a summer storm like every day this past week. Don't know why. Oh wait, probably is like that. British summer every day is a coin toss on if you're freezing your butt off or cooking in the oven you call home. Yeah. I didn't realize you could still freeze your butt off in the summer in the UK. Like, I know about the melting bit because air conditioning is not that common over there. Oh, I see. Most that is true. Up north is like really up north on the planet. Either way, I hope you stay comfortable. I'm also glad overalls are a very much appreciated fashion choice because they're so cute. Hi, Kirby. How you doing? It always gets a little bit quiet in the last hour, but I don't mind. It just feels like we're all just vibing and chilling. And hope you're doing well. Alright, and ink's done for this one. I know, it's super cute. Yeah, a little bunny. A little Benoy. I started calling bunnies Benoy. I don't know. Can't remember. I probably adopted it from talking with one of my friend groups. We're always adopting each other's silly ways of saying things. And then it's like it starts off ironic, and then it becomes, oh no, this has physically altered my brain. Oops. Yeah. Guess that's just how I'm gonna say stuff now. Ain't that just the way? Muncher of carrots. That's another good term for bunnies. I'm also very happy. Every day I'm happy I decided to make Nighty a bunny. For some reason, she was originally going to be a mouse, and then I thought it over and like, no, it makes much more sense if she was a bunny, because literally, like, the bunny making mochi on the moon. That's just so much better. I also very much appreciate the simple character design. Or, like, yeah, the design, as well as, like, not too many, like, colors, so it's easier to, like, color faster. Because it's nice and simple, I'm gonna be blocking out, like, cell shading. Apparently the stream's theme is cell shading. Although the previous piece was a little bit more of, like, my render style. Although even then, the other nice thing about art fight is that I just end up experimenting a lot. So not every single piece is quite the same. Because of the color I chose, it looks like she's being bathed in blood. I promise. It's ketchup. It's fine. I promise this is gonna come out really cute. Ooh, Goat, you started drawing your new bunny OC yesterday, and you need to finish lining her before you go to bed. She's technically an alien, and her species strongly resemble rabbits, with some minor differences. Ooh, do you think Nighty would know her? I like bunny aliens. What is Nighty if not a bunny alien? Yeah, that would be funny. You made the species before you knew the mythology of space bunnies, so it came together well on accident. That's so nice. Yeah, I always preferred the bunnies on the moon over, like, man on a moon. I mean, because, like, because now when I do look up at night and I look at the moon, there are some nights you just can, like, yep, that is a bunny making mochi, and that's so cute. I love that. But that is very cute that it happened. Just happened on happenstance. Accidentally makes this bunny the bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Fear. she's not covered in blood. It's fine. She's very honestly, it came out to be like a very nice, like soft kind of pink. I really want to make this one soft. That's what I like about the colored outline stuff, little touches. It just makes it, really nice. Like it feels plush. Yeah! Oh, she looks very cute. Let's quickly send her to the disco. Disco-fied the bunny. Yeah, she's raving. Panic at the disco? More like bunny at the disco. Annoying. Whoa. Yeah, it's just Rose. Oh, there's even a cherry thing. But as you've probably guessed from the previous art that I did, I like taking the rose brush and then just going hog wild on it. Yeah, it really does. It helps a lot. I use it a lot for soft things. Which actually, I'm not sure if I even really need to do that for this one. It's just fun. And I think it comes with, Clip Studio already. So, like, go off, King. It's fun discovering different brushes that other artists and like your friends use and stuff. Like I didn't start using like gradient maps until I talked with some buddies of mine that are also like, oh hey, I use this all the time, and I'm like, what? And so like experimented with that, and that's been really fun. It's cool how many different things like different artists like use, and like what's super standard for one artist is like, what? I've never even used that in my life. But yeah, I made friends with people who are like, I use gradient maps all the time, and then I made friends with people that like I use this brush and I use this for like rendering or coloring and stuff, and I'm like, oh whoa, can I try? Can I have that? Can I like experiment with that? And they're like, yeah, sure. Here's where I got it and stuff, and it's just like sharing knowledge and sharing just like tools and stuff, because we all want to create to the best of our ability, and it's just like, it's fun. Right, Astro? It's so true, though. Like, yeah, I've only started using gradient maps this year, and it's just like, oh, oh, fun. And, uh, I haven't been using them as much as I thought I would, but I am using them a lot more, because I think you need to use them for very specific, like, certain things. When I'm just drawing, like, a character and I'm not, like, trying to do a certain mood, I want to keep the colors intact. I don't really use gradient maps, but when I'm trying to do, like, oh, maybe, like, a dream sequence or get a certain mood, then I, like, play around and see what works, and it's just like, ooh, it's fun. I just realized I forgot to, gotta make sure. Gotta make sure you sign your work. My art has been stolen in the past, so that's why I always have to, like, watermark and all that jazz. My painting teacher was like, never sign your work, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? I'm gonna sign my work to show that I drew it. Legit. For real. I cannot believe your art teacher gave you that advice. Like, I don't know, aren't there like famous artists out there that we know it's specifically that person because they signed their work? Herm? Like, even if it's just like tiny quick letters in the corner, we know like, oh yeah, it's that guy. Gee, I'm so grateful we know that it's that guy because they signed their work rather than having it lost to time. College art teacher, are you okay? Uh-huh. Excuse me? What is with you, sir? Or madam, or them? Just... why? Because I think a part of why... I think it's because, like, oh, you have this whole finished piece, and then you put letters on it that doesn't necessarily have letters, so it's like, oh, you're ruining the work, it's lost its appeal or something. It lost the value. So, like, yeah, here's a couple of examples of, like, gradient maps. Which, like, they're very pretty. But I don't think I need to use them for the specific thing that I've done. So, that's why I keep it like this. But it's just, like, you're an artist, you're protecting your work, you're signed it, you've given your credit in a world where artists already go without credit so often. Like, come on. It's so baffling to me. I think it's because, like, oh, a signature, like, maybe interrupts the art or whatever, and it's like, excuse you, I gotta do what I need to do to show that I proved that I did it. Oh, wow. You had a weird college teacher. Wow. The other thing I like about gradient maps is that it can check my tone as well. So if I need to, like, make something bigger, and then you just experiment. Whoa! Like, you get some really fun effects. But, I don't think I really need to do that. If anything, I think I'm just gonna adjust the levels just a bit, a hair. So make the deepers deepers and the brighters brighters. Very subtle. But I think it makes a nice difference. Yeah, I'm gonna sign a piece I put my blood, sweat, and tears into. Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember actually seeing some art advice for, like, yeah, don't do that. Don't sign your work. And I'm just, like, baffled because, like, oh, is it because my name is on it? It's gonna be not reblogged or whatever or liked? And it's like, excuse you. Let's say I'm actually not sure if I would like it more saturated or not. I mean, the colors is already so bright as is. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1, number 2. It's going crazy. But, like, I don't want my work stolen. That's crazy. I want to be known that I made this. I made this. I made this. Not the OCs, but I made the art. You know, sign your work. That's so weird. I personally, honestly, I do find it annoying that I even have to add watermarks just because it interrupts the work. But, like, you know, it's easy. Like, oh, where can you find me? Here I am. There I am. It's me. And then my signature, that's me. I did this. I drew this. But, like, because we're in a world that, like, people are just, will always look for an excuse to steal from an artist, you have to protect yourself. And if, like, because then if someone just stupidly reposts it without permission, hey, my watermark is there. It's proof that you didn't make this. I did this. And if anything, if a person catches it, then it's like, oh, hey, this has, like, my handle and stuff. Maybe if I look them up online, I can find where the other place that they're at, and boom. Bada bing, bada boom. So there's that. If anything, it's like, oh yeah, I finished the piece. Oh, now I have to sign it and watermark it. It's like, oh, I get it. It's an extra step. But I personally think it's worth it because you should get the credit and blah to anybody that's like, no, you shouldn't. It would be nice if we didn't have to watermark, but literally that's how we protect ourselves. Yeah, we live in weird times. But save your work. So, yeah. Didn't do... Only ended up doing 3 instead of 4, but honestly, I'm really happy I took the time that I did to make... To do what I did for today. Because I'm really happy with how these pieces came out. Yeah. And besides, I don't want to... I want to give... If I'm going to give time to a drawing, I want to make sure I give the time that I want to give it. I don't want to, like... I don't want to half-ass it. I don't want to rush it. If it's a simple character, sure, I could be a little bit speedy, but I'm still, like... I still want to put the care and respect to that character's OC. Thank you, I'm glad you think so. Yeah. Also, Dan, absolutely. That is for sure a thing that happened in history. I can't say of any, like, topics off of the top of my head, but absolutely there are, like, artists who are like, I did this, but they didn't. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for vibing and chilling. I'm very, very happy with how these pieces came out today. Started off, it's been fun doing, like, a from-scratch character to then just, like, focusing on, like, cleaning up sketches I already have. Yeah. So, Lapin, Yvette, and Gulliver. Gulliver. I don't know why that turned into a tongue twister for me. But yeah. Very happy with how these came out. Thank you so much for chilling and vibing. I'm looking at the calendar and I still can't believe it. Oh gosh, we really, next Sunday is gonna be the last art fight Sunday, so please join me again next week. 10 more days, I can't believe it. Ugh. I still have more pieces, because I work on art fight throughout the week too where I can, and I'm really close to the point where I've like, done attacks and revenges of all the artists that I wanted to do. I'm so close. Ah! We can do it. We can do it. 10 more days. Can you believe it? Just 10 more days. Less than a week away. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Goat. Incredible. It is always fun being curious of who'd you attack next, or revenge, or which character you would choose. We'll see. And again, no guarantees. I'm gonna try my best, but like, trust me, there's like a list. I'm going down it. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I think, let's see, if I'm allowed to. Alrighty, yeah, A Fox in Space is doing an animation, live stream, so I figured if we just continue the vibes of just like, hey, more art, more progress, and such. I want to try to keep going, keep the art going, and check out another super cool artist and animator. And yeah, I'm a big fan of the Fox in Space show. Yeah. So, no raid message. Let's just continue the vibes. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna get myself something to eat. But thank you so much, everybody, for vibing. I'm glad you had a good time. And one more week, one more art fight. Hope to see you next Sunday. Thank you so much. Please take care, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye!